13-14 woman, two-time state champion in both road race and time trial.
Is that funny to you?
No, Brian's making funny faces in the background.
Oh, okay. That's just for the goat. So Millie, you've had a pretty hard year working this year, and you've accomplished your goals. What were they for this year, and what was the most important thing that stuck out?
You know, I had a lot of goals coming into the season, and this year moving up an age category, they're a little bit different than they would have been last year, top dog in the age category. But this year, I was mainly focused on getting into women's Cat 4 and trying to stick in the pack, which I did. And then going into nationals, it was really just to hang on, get podium. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to. But, you know, next year I always have a chance. And of course, this year I was aiming for all 3 state championships, and I got 2. So I'd say I did pretty well with all my goals.
State championships in which event?
In the road race and the time trial.
So that was at in
Santa Maria and also in
Lake Los Angeles.
Lake
Is that
Los
right, for the time
Angeles.
trial? Okay. So throughout the year, you've had multiple races. You've done probably close to 20 races. What's the best race that you did that you said, man, this was an awesome race and I really enjoyed the course?
There's a whole bunch of great courses out there that I could choose. I'd probably say that my favorite is probably Santa Maria Road Race. Not only because, you know, it's such a great course and it suits me perfectly with all the hills, and you have a little bit of everything in there. So
better than the stage race at Colville Bay?
Oh, that's either one. You know, if you wanted to put me in Calville Bay, I'd do it. If you wanted to put me in Santa Maria, I'd do it. So I'm going to say both.
Would you consider yourself a sprinter, a climber, a time trialist, a combination? What would you consider yourself?
You know, I'm definitely not a sprinter. But I think I'm a climber for sure, and I'm a pretty good time trialist. So I'd probably say I'm a time trialist and a climber.
Yeah, so for your goals this year, knowing that you wanted to win your state championships and getting into nationals on the podium, did you know falling a little bit short at nationals? Was that a hard blow, or what did you learn from that experience?
You know, I don't think I fell short at nationals. I think I did awesome for a 12-year-old racing against 14-year-olds. I mean, I turned 13 this year. I think I did amazing for being the little one, the little one in the group. So
is this what you want to do for your career, or what's your goals as you get older?
You know, I definitely want to do this as a career, but I think I'm going to go to college cycle there, and get my degree in orthopedic surgery and sports medicine. And then, you know, ride throughout college, and then turn pro for a couple years, and then maybe be in that white Audi convertible, doing for the pros, being a medic.
That sounds awesome. What kind of schools do you like?
You know, I have a couple. I've actually been pondering it. But I'm right now really excited to hopefully go to Stanford and get to go there.
So I noticed that on your bike you have a Team Duke sticker. What's that all about?
Team Duke is one of our sponsors, and what Team Duke is they're helping the fight against cancer. And we put on all of our bikes, we have a little sticker, as you mentioned, and that stands for somebody who we're riding for. I am riding for PJ Wilson. And he's my age, and he was affected by brain cancer at the age of 8, and he had a brain tumor, and they went and operated on it, and the next day he went to sleep, and he woke up, and he had lost his vision because of cancer. And you know, my dad was friends with his dad, and I was friends with PJ, and PJ was this all-time quarterback. He was great at practically every sport, and when he lost his vision, it was a huge blow to him. And I thought, wow, you know, that could be me, that could be my sister, that could be really anybody. And it's this huge disease all around everywhere. So I'm just hoping to Team Duke out and trying to find a cure for cancer.
Tell me about your involvement with the U.S. Women's Cycling Development Program and Michael Engelman.
Michael Engelman, first, is a great guy. He started the United States Women's Cycling Development Program to help get more women out there. and out onto the road, which is still something that we need because men's is a huge side of the sport, but not many people know about the women's side. We're just as competitive, and a lot of the women in the women's peloton have PhDs, they have their bachelors, and they have a whole bunch of degrees, and they just go kind of unnoticed.
Anybody out there in the women's peloton that you like that has been an influence on your riding? And
there's a whole bunch of people. Amber Neiman has helped me with my climbing. She's inspired me by that. Dotsy Bosch, Corinne Rivera. I mean, the list goes on and on. Amber Reyes. There's just tons of people that I could name, and I just want to say thank you to them for that.
You always open up your room to have an athlete stay with you at the house. Who's been the most favorite athlete you've had stay at your house?
Oh, that's tough. I don't want to choose favorites. So, I don't know.
Would you say Lisa Hunt was the most fun?
I think Lisa Hunt,
or Michael Engelman?
They all have different parts that I liked. Amber Reyes was great because she was always happy and always in a good mood. Cami Tremblay came in. She actually she's a great painter. By the way, you should check that out. She did one of our walls in our house. Michael Engelman, like I said, is a great guy. So it's cool to have him come say. And Lisa Hunt is was the director of a couple of teams and still is, in fact. So she's friends with my mom. So there's a whole bunch of people who I loved having stay, all for different reasons.
Tell us something about you that someone might not necessarily know.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, tell us something that no one would know, would find that interesting about yourself.
I'm actually very disciplined in school.
Very disciplined in school. That's good. Do you like to read or
I love
do
to
any
read.
books? Yeah.
I think I'm reading a 1,000-page book right now.
Yeah. Anything that, if you were to inspire anybody that was out there watching this video to go out there and get on a bike, what would you want to tell them about getting out on a bike? And if it's another kid out there, what would you say? What kind of words of advice?
If you're really going serious for it, or if you're just getting out there, like you said, make sure that you're really into the sport and you really love it, and you're the one pushing yourself for it, not your parents. Make sure you really, really like it. And I think that's a key thing. Also, just kind of get used to the bike, and then call up JETCycling and come join us for a team ride, and come out, ride with us, see what you think, and join the team.
Is there's one thing that you could pass on about cycling and spending life as a junior cyclist? One thing that you want to say to your parents or to your mom about how much they help out, what would it be?
Thank you. You guys do so much for me, and it's truly amazing because a lot of people always focus on the junior cyclists, but you never really see what's kind of behind them. So the parents are a huge aspect in all junior cyclists' life. I mean, they drive you to races and they give you the food. So they take you to nationals, that sort of thing. So they're a huge part of a junior cyclist's life. And
plus your sisters, right?
Yeah, they are. They're Charlotte is great with it. She's a great sonaire, and Gigi's kind of the one who likes to making water bottles and wake me up at dark 30 to go race. So families are a great part of junior racing, and a lot of time you don't see it. So I'm just gonna say thank you, and be sure to check out milliegoat.wordpress.com. That's my blog site, and then go to jetcycling.org.com and become part of our team. Also go to uswcdp.org and teamduke.org and check out all of those for me. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you very much, Millie.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.